what you see right behind me is Carson and Tahoe Lumber and Fluming 1.
Carson and Tahoe Lumber and Fluming 1 was built by Baldwin in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania in 1875 and is the 37/12 steam locomotive built by that factory and is a 260 mogul type steam locomotive. Also, the locomotive is named Glenbrook. This locomotive was used by the operated on the Carson and Tahoe Lumber and Fluming Railroad, but never numbered 1 for that though, and was used on the line hauling cut timber and cordwood from the sawmills in Glenbrook on the shores of Lake Tahoe to the top of Spooner Summit, where Highway 50 currently leaves the Tahoe Basin. At the summit, the lumber and wood was taken from flat cars and put in water flume that carried it to the south end of Carson City, Nevada. There it was reloaded onto flat cars of the Virginia and Truckee Railroad and carried to Virginia City, Nevada, where the lumber was used in construction and as mine supports, while the cord wood fueled the hoist boilers. In 1899, the line was torn up and the equipment was moved to Tahoe City, California, on the northwest shore of the lake, where the Bliss family built the Lake Tahoe Railway and Transportation Company that ran along the Truckee River to Truckee, California, where they met the Central Pacific Railroad, and this locomotive given the number 1. In 1937, it ran on the Nevada County Narrow Gauge Railroad. Also, the locomotive was nearly scrapped. Then, in 1943, Hope Bliss convinced the family to purchase the locomotive from the scrap company, and then it was presented to the Nevada State Museum in the Old Mint Building in Carson City, Nevada, and for many years it sat on display beside the museum, and children even climbed around the locomotive. Then in 1980, the state of Nevada created the Nevada State Railroad Museum here in Carson City, Nevada, and in 1981, it was moved on a truck to the museum in preparation for the long work of restoring it to its original 1875 factory look. Then later, it was soon planned to be one of the oldest operating narrow gauge steam locomotives in the continent in North America as well. In 2021, it attended Victorian Iron Horse Roundup event at the Cumbers and Toltec Scenic Railroad, and then came back to the museum afterwards. Also, Carson and Tahoe Lumber and Fluming 1 is one of 2 surviving Carson and Tahoe Lumber and Fluming steam engines, as well as 2 Nevada County narrow gauge locomotives, and both are 260s, and Nevada County Narrow Gauge 5 is at the Nevada County Narrow Gauge Railroad Museum in Nevada City, California, as well as Carson and Tahoe Lumber and Fluming 1 is here at the Nevada State Railroad Museum in Carson City, Nevada, and like I said, it operates occasionally here as well.